everybody. This is Travis Wilson, Director of Economic Development for the City of Florissant. I'm here with Brett and Jessica Berchtolds. It's Friday in the Valley of Flowers, and you know what that means, right, guys?
Grow and flow.
You got it, absolutely. It is time to grow and flow, and that's something that you guys have been helping our community do right here for quite some time, right?
Yes.
So now on your land, you have a home, you have a barn, and you have a shed, and you have a whole lot of available land here. It's kind of a neat able that you've got here.
Yes, that was definitely what brought us to this property. Was we wanted the land, we wanted to be able to set our kids outside, let them enjoy, let them explore, but still have all the features of being so close to everything. Still we can walk to any event in town, but they also get the advantage of having an acre and a half.
Very cool indeed. And so I'm sure your kids enjoy that. And you guys have 8 children, correct?
Yes.
Very cool. And so not only do you have 8 children, and not only do you have a great home here with so many great aspects to it, but you also are very involved in the business community here, correct?
Correct. We when we bought this property, we were already very passionate about Old Town, and we definitely were passionate about building it. But once we were here, we learned so much more, really living day to day here, that we became even more passionate, and we decided that we wanted to participate in groups, organizations, anything we could that would help spread awareness of the positive things going on, that would help with increasing our image and just helping people know all of what life is here, because I don't think people know what we have.
Well, and that's a fair point, and that's what we want to do. We want to make sure that we're telling people about what's so great about Florissant, Old Town, as you mentioned, and also the wonderful things that we have that are amenities here in our town. And so that's something that you really specialize, isn't it, Brett? Well, you do marketing, correct?
Right, correct. Yeah, so what I try to do is look at the things that are around us and try to understand what the opportunities are for getting that word out for those things. And so with Old Town particularly, with the Old Town partners and other things, it's a great opportunity to use what is in those meetings and try to assimilate to the rest of the community, because there's a lot of great things that come out of that particularly. So just excited to be here. So.
And that's something that you're able to take back. You take from those meetings the marketing aspect, and you're able to translate that to your primary role. Now, you have your own real estate operation, correct?
Yes, so I got into real estate, and it's definitely a passion of mine for people understanding when you're buying a house, you're buying a community. It's about so much more than 2,000 square feet or any of those features that you're looking for. It's about your life, and it's about how that house functions for you, which in most cases also includes your community.
Very much so. And obviously, that's an important thing to you. You all are a young family. What is it that you find is the most attractive that you try to translate to your clients that are young families, and why they would want to come to Florissant?
So there's so much. To be able to stand on my front porch and wave to one neighbor standing on her front porch, I mean, you don't get that. We had another friend move in behind us, and they added a gate, so our kids go back and forth between the 2 yards. And whenever we were building our play set, I joked with Brett that he should tell all the dads to come help, because it's going to be the Berchtolds Park, and their kids are going to be here anyway. So it's one of those things that at any point in time, we generally have around 25 kids running around our house, and I mean that's how kids have grown up for years, but so often we miss that nowadays. So we can have a kickball game out in the backyard. We did something for Halloween. So then, since it was so cold, we actually kind of were inside the barn, but we had fire pits and everything else. And so just to be able to have so many friends that can walk to our house, me as a mom, a friend of mine, and we get up and we go for a walk in the morning, and we walk a 3-mile path. And, if we weren't close, we couldn't make that happen. But because we're so close, we're able to do that.
And so not only are you involved in marketing, and not only are you involved in real estate and being ambassadors for our community, but you have a couple other things up your sleeve that you're working on. Is that right?
We're always have something that we're cooking on at any one point. We also have a coffee company here, North County Roasting Company. So we've been doing that since 2018 in November, and we're serving the local community here, and excited to have the opportunity to serve others as well. But it's a great opportunity to meet with a lot of the neighbors that we talk to outside of the coffee company, but also broader than that in the Florissant area and beyond, to try to get a relationship with those people too. So.
And coffee is one of those things that pull people together.
It is.
Oh, very much so.
Yeah.
So it's just something that feels like it should be about community.
Well, it's been a real pleasure. Thank you so much for having me today. It was a pleasure to be with you, Jessica.
Thank you.
Absolutely, and
Thank
with
you
you
so
as well,
much.
Brett.
Yes.
For Jessica and Brett Berchtolds, I'm Travis Wilson. This has been Grow and Flow. Thank you for watching.